Well, hello there, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hi. How is everyone doing today? Luthers, congrats on getting first. Over on Twitch. Hello, Axioma, Redstone Activist, Archivist, not Activist, Archivist, General January, and Cyberbees. Hi. Hope you guys are enjoying your Mondays. Oh. And also, hello, YouTube, if anyone is watching back in the VOD on YouTube. Yeah, how are you all doing? I have just had... Do you know, I've just had like a lovely, lovely little dessert after dinner. And it is... what is it? It's basically like a homemade cinnamon swirl or a cinnamon Danish. With apples, like cooking apples in it. So, and by cooking apples, I mean like fresh cooking apples straight off off a tree as well. So like, it was just the kind of food that I needed today, this evening. It's just like, it's been a long, busy day with work. But it's just like, actually, it wasn't is there actually, there is cinnamon in it, but there's also, there's like home cooked caramel as well on top of it as well. So like a little bit of caramel. And the reason why I say it's home cooked is because my sister made them. And, she's been sharing them out with the family. And she's also using up like the cooking apples that happen to be in some of the family's area. So it's tis the season. Actually, what tends to happen, I know several people who've got apple trees in their gardens, and around this time of year, everyone is just trying to find someone to give the extra apples to, because so many apples just fall. I said spawn. No, they fall. This is not Minecraft IRL. We don't spawn apples IRL. They grow and they drop, and they come from the trees. But there's just something lovely about this time of year. And I will call it autumn, even though like I know some people kind of most places around the world probably don't call it autumn until like what, the 21st of September, I think it is. But then again, like in Ireland, the Irish for this month is Man 4, which is middle of harvest or middle of autumn. So yeah, there you go. We can say that. We can say that the beginning of autumn is in August, not in September. Apple spawning. Next I'll be saying, you know, I'll just be starting to use Minecraft speak all the time IRL now, won't I? This will spawn there. This will spawn there. All the music that I need to get is going to spawn here, there, loud, everywhere. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. We got some plans today. Happy Halloween. Happy Night Wolf. How are you doing? You'll be could call it Halloween at this stage-ish. Here's the funny thing. People love to, because like Halloween is the festival that kind of comes from is an ancient Celtic festival. Ancient Celtic kind of like pagan festival called Samhain. And the thing is, Samhain is actually later in the year than you think. Samhain is not until November. So Samhain doesn't actually really start until the very last day of October. But so often, everyone spends most of October celebrating Halloween stuff. And it's just like, it's fascinating. But I suppose the same thing could be said for Christmas, because like, particularly in like English-speaking countries, people do all the parties and stuff before Christmas Day even happens, which is technically the first day of Christmas. But, you know, General, you're going apple picking in 2 weeks. I'll be making all the yummy apple desserts. Ooh, nice. That's lovely. Yeah, we've got some apples. We've got some apples going already. Just been lovely. Okay, right. What is our plan today? Well, our first plan is to just check in with I can show you our progress on the animal buckets. I have done a couple more breeding sessions since I last saw you. I was sick over the weekend again. And I was working over the weekend. I was working and sick. And just like, that's what I couldn't stream on Tuesday. I was sorry, last Saturday, I was just like nose running. Just happens. It's the season. September does this. So this is our current lookout. I could do here. Let me just show you the book because that's an easier way of quantifying it. So currently we have 6 leucistic, which is the pink ones, 10 wild, 10 gold, and 6 cyan. Interesting the way that just works out that way. Girl named B, I hope you're having a good day, and I know you've been under the weather recently, and I hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling quite a bit better than I was. I think it's also just like getting very, very busy in work and stuff, and that kind of always puts me down. It puts me down with work a little bit. So getting the sniffles, and we're getting the heat stroke. Oh, true. Yeah, I suppose different the other ends of the world. But yeah, the sniffles are coming in. It's just like it is the season. I don't know what it is about September. September, when all the school stuff starts back up, everyone, and I mean everyone, just starts picking up stuff left, right, and center. I swear, I was like, whether you're connected with working with children or what, no, just like it just seems to happen to everyone. But yeah, so these guys down here are doing well, and working hard at making the babies, and hopefully someday, at some point, they will produce the baby that we're looking for, the blue one, and that'll be our prized little fella in the aquarium down here. Okay, cool. All right, so I will leave that for now. Of course, if anyone wants to redeem, I will go back and do that. Once all the germ carriers get together, no one is safe. So true. Okay, so we need to, today, what I want to do is I want to map the world. So I think, here, where's this map of? Could be that one, and this one is where? That's of our base. Okay. So I think what I want to do is I want to grab a map of the center of the world at spawn, and we're going to expand it. I have been gathering some resources for this actually. So I want to zoom it out so we can have a map where we can see the entire world. Your daughter started school, and I swear, bam, a few days later she got sick and not able to recover. Oh, it sucks. They do that. Look, it's I suppose it's just part of the process of children, is that they do that. Now, I thought, where did I put the rest of that sugarcane? Oh, here it is. Why is it in here? I got to pop down because I made a quick little sugarcane farm there the other day, just to have some stuff growing in the basement, and nothing nothing automatic. It's just manual. But you know what? It gets the job. It gets us a little bit of stuff, and this is what I just need to be able to expand the maps and get the paper that we're all going to need. Am I going to build a map room? Ooh, that might be an idea. I do have to bring some maps over to... I want to bring some of at least one copy of this map over to the Mighty Oak, because I think that's important. Don't necessarily have a map room, but I could do a little... I could make it part of my study, or part of my bedroom even. So we don't necessarily have a location yet for a map room. Okay, that's a good amount of stuff and things. So, I think the best way to do it is we need... I see. I haven't. It's been a while since I've done this. We kind of need to get an idea of how much we're going to get out of this. So, let's... Because, like, what'll happen is we get this empty map, and then we're going to have to fly around to fill it up. What if you build a community hall and have the table be the map? Oh. It would be cool to have, like, a little map area, like a little community area in the center. Here, let me write that down just in case I need something. This is a more this ends up being a bit more of a long-term project. Map, museum, or something. I think we definitely need to create a space in the central area that is kind of community based, because like we have the stream weekend brain cell that needs a proper home. We also had the visit with Infinite Drift popping onto the server. So I think there's a bunch of events that have now kind of happened on the server that I think we need to commemorate. So it would be like in season 1 we had a museum. In season 1 we had a museum. In season 2 maybe we could do something else. The brain cell was found. Unfortunately it was not found. I had to recreate it. We actually did that on a stream. It was unfortunate, but it just I need some spare. I'm gonna need some spare leads. But yeah, so I actually spent a good amount of time recreating it because I knew we were not going to be able to... It had despawned. We're pretty sure that it had despawned at some point. So, absolutely sucks. Actually, do I have my bundle that makes bundles? Where's my bundle that... Oh, disgraceful. Where's my bundle that makes bundles? Grab you. And then I need half a stack of string. Oh, why did I put the string? Weird. Bum, 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 bum. That's it. Okay, bundle that makes bundles. Very important. And we can have our leads there. And I should throw in a fence post. Because more often than not... Oh, do I have my fence? Yes, I do. I do have the warped fence posts. More often than not, like, I will go looking for a fence post and it won't be there. And we're all very attached. Oh, dude, the brain cell. I am so glad that we came up with that idea because, like, I knew I wanted to... So, personally, I knew I wanted to do a thing that could be passed around the creators on the server. Totally. The thing is, I was totally inspired by another server that regularly does stream weekends. And that being Truly Bedrock. So Truly Bedrock do that. They do shulker boxes. We don't have shulker boxes at the moment. So I thought, let's do a bundle instead. And then the guys, they really, really took to it. And I think it was Stream that decided that it was going to be called the Brain Cell. Oh, actually, I'll take advantage of the... I'll sleep beforehand. The original was found. The original was not found. I'm pretty sure the original... We're pretty sure that the original... despawned, and we think it might have gone hit by a stray arrow or something like that, and nobody noticed. So yeah, unfortunately that happened. But like we had we have a backup world, so I was able to go onto the backup world, have a look at what was exactly in the brain cell, and then recreate it. So like we were able to figure it out. Okay, dude, over here. And where's that snowball? Aha, we did it. Okay. So, first stop, shopping district. Okay, so we will use the shopping district to get the first map laid out. and then we get to zoom it out and see and fill it in as we go. So I think what we could do is we'll fill in the central map, then we can zoom it out a layer and fill in the next layer that happens. For those who don't know, you can zoom out maps in Minecraft, which is why I have a whole bunch. Oh, sugar came with me. Unfortunately, it doesn't work if you're higher up or lower down. It's just going to fill in the by XY. Sorry, XZ coordinates. It's not going to really increase anything. You can't see more with a map just because you're higher up, unfortunately. Doesn't that work? Fortunately, doesn't work that way. But it should be pretty cool. I've already done a little bit of mapping of the central district anyway. With I mapped the what you call it, the Bammer Grove. The gas bit is for off-path bits, absolutely. It is our nice leisurely way to just casually enjoy this evening and relax. Hey, Purely Luna, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, so I need a chill, relaxing stream tonight because I have been very, very busy today. So brain is a bit tired, but at least it was not as crazy busy as last week. Last week was just nuts. So it should be calming down a little bit work-wise now. Just a little bit. Settling in, back into the flow. And yes, that hopefully means that I'll get... I've been talking about trying to get another video out. It hopefully means that I'll now have time to actually... and the energy to actually get around to making a video. Because that's a big difficult thing. Mr. Sly OG... Trine114, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. Welcome into the course. If you want to let us know how your day is going, please do. If you want to just sit back and relax, that's also fine. Ray! Was there a subathon that I missed or something? Oh, actually, no. Ray, it was my birthday. So on my birthday, Kai kind of went and... they were just incredibly generous. Yeah. They were incredibly generous. And yeah, they were also incredibly generous over on, they were generous on YouTube as well. You're here. Oh, I think I recognize Mr. Sly. Do I recognize Mr. Sly? I do. Huh. Hello. I forgot about that. Oh, I don't know what the story with that SMP thing is yet, so I don't know whether people are... But yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, for if you don't know where this is Skyblock Kingdoms. Yeah, very simple concept. Well, quite a simple concept. 11 kingdoms, each with their own unique type of wood, or in my case, fungus. Each kingdom has got 2 creators paired up with each other. And I am of the Nether Kingdom with the Fool's Fam. And because we're the Nether Kingdom, because our wood is just that little bit more... Sorry, our block-like wood is just that little bit more tricky to work with. Like, it doesn't produce boats. It doesn't turn into... You can't cook it up into charcoal. We've got all access to all the nether woods. So, we've got 2. It just means everyone else has got 1. But they have nice things. LJ Snipeberry, thank you so much. Welcome into the chorus. If you want to let us know how your day's going, please do. If you want to sit back and relax, that's also fine. Ray! I might just need to... I just... A quick skip through that, because that's a lot of... That'll be a lot of hallelujahs. Oh, wow. Look at all the emotes. Dude, we would have been here for like 5 minutes listening to the same hallelujahs over and over again. But thank you so much, Ray. You're amazing. And how many gifts? That was 25 gift subs. Oh my word, dude. Thank you so much. You are an amazing human being. Everyone who's got a gift sub from the wonderful Hellhound Raimundo. Please do thank him. He is an amazing human being. They are just fantastic. And already we've just hit a new record hype train. We're at level 6 hype train. Let's see who has joined us in the subgroup. So we have Dark Maiden 75, Jace 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 8 9, Mr. Sly OG, J Dudes 1 2 3 4 4 6, Desi Friend Plays. Oh, Desi, awesome! I haven't seen them in a while. They're an amazing person though. Different old community I was involved with. Cactus Plactopus. Oh, cool. Genuine January. Luna Diggory 2, J James or something. You call Maisel. Haven't heard that name before. VX Lyren, White Query, Gabriel, the Sharky Emmy, Vetty Games, Ari 01010, Countess Cookie Cake, I love that name, KY or Grizzy, Matt Bro 1996, V Bird 1234, Fizzly, Bad Karma 012, and Priskies and Infinite Drifts. Awesome. Redstone Archivist. And 13 Dark Horse 31. Oh, you legend. You absolute legend. Getting even 50 for your total. Oh, you amazing person, Ray. Thank you so much. And that means I will be adding those details to the the Temple to the Watchers later on my single player world. For those who do not know, I have a Temple to the Watchers on my single player world where I celebrate all the amazing things that happen in my community, like these things. So thank you. Hello, Sue. How are you doing over on the YouTubes? Priskies. Hi. Welcome in. How is it going? I truly am in the presence of Lord of Gifts. Yes. Okay. Let's see where this map actually where this map. So we're mapping the server today. So this is actually a little bit like this will be a good. This would be a little bit like a world tour actually. You get a little bit of a look around the server. Which part of the map did it show me? Oh, perfect! It's central. We love a central map. We absolutely do. Okay, so this map here is in a perfect location, central. Time to go. Oh, whoopsie daisies. Let me do this. Ooh, who's doing the bitties? I also do need to give at least one booty bitty. Thank you for the bitties, Hellhound. You're amazing.
And also, I do need to give at least one booty bitty.
Okay, let's see how this goes. So I need 8 paper to expand the map, I believe. Okay, scale. Let's have a look and see how it looks. Okay, so scaling out that direction. Right, let's grab our crafting table and fill in the map. That's our job today. We're going to fill in the map and fly around. I love how we're meeting everyone through streams, lol. Now that is the way, isn't it? We meet people through the streams. I need to check out you guys as well. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, dude. Also, Ray, conductor, yay. I'm pretty sure you're a conductor. Choo choo. Ooh, what's this look like? Ray is amazing. They're also a lot of fun when we play Among Us as well. Because Ray sometimes comes and plays Among Us on Wednesdays. For those who do not know, I play Among Us with community members on Wednesdays. So that is the thing that we do on Wednesdays. But yeah, it's good times. But today, we're just going to chill and... I'm beautiful! Do I still have... Do I have that as a... Let me check it. Give me a second. Is that... I think I have that as a sound redemption somewhere. Just make sure. Is this the YouTube? That's the Twitch. Custom commands. Okay, where do I do? Where's the audio commands again? Is it an overlays? I have forgotten. Revenue. Blah 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 blah. I need to go through my stream elements again. That it? No, it's not that. Okay, I can't actually remember. I just wanted to... I thought for a second I had the I'm beautiful sound ready to go somewhere. We were supposed to set up and got sidetracked. Those are your Among Us emotes? They're so cute. Oh, guys, I have to show you this. This is probably the best. I would argue that this is the best build on the server. This is not mine, by the way. This is Acorn Bandit. She is an artist. This is our glass shop, which she decided to build directly on top of my Connect 4 game. So yeah, that's my Connect 4 game. Oh, I'm guessing there's Skylery. I'm guessing Skylery is going for do I have voice on? Hello.
Hello.
I'm behind you.
Bye. I was coming to buy some glass.
I'm doing a mapping of the server today, so and I was like, oh, there's someone over here.
It's a little difficult to hear you because I don't have my headphones on.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll move a little bit closer. I'm doing a mapping of the server today. So I was just admiring this shop, and then all of a sudden, oh, someone's using the most beautiful shop in the server.
Yep. Wait, this shop only, you can only purchase it in clump. I didn't bring clump.
Look at the back of the look at the back of the barrel.
Oh, is there different? Okay.
Yeah, I think Acorn.
Okay.
So Acorn deliberately put the clump sign on the front for Milkman, and then on the back, she was convenient and said, "Oh yeah, you could use logs as well if you want."
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
That would be Skylery there, guys. Dudes, she is fantastic builder, fantastic creator. Has got all the kitty. She's got the kitty shop. Okay, right. We've just completed another map, a section of the map. So let's expand. The map again. I need to grab my crafting table and let's do this. And more paper. Oh, that's not how you make paper. Paper. That'll be 7. Okay. All right, now, where do we need to go now? Ooh. I'm loving Happy Ghasts. Anyone who's like, I think someone at one point, I think another creator said, oh, Happy Ghasts are just a fad. They are not a fad. Look at how cool they are. Look at how good they are for building and stuff. I think let's go south and do the southern part of the map first. We're going to head over towards Bamboo Kingdom, which is this direction. So this is Bamboo Kingdom down here, for those who do not know. And then off that direction, you can see the Pale Oak Kingdom, which looks so much better when you're actually in the Pale Garden biome that it is in. So, yeah. And then you can see my kingdom off there to the left. That is the Nether Kingdom there, and the shroom and everything. So, yeah. I don't recommend joining Wednesdays, though. Anthra likes to touch people. What? Excuse me? Well, like, everyone seems to enjoy killing each other on Wednesdays in Among Us. Felt like a nature doc for a second. The wild sky approaches the glass shop. Oh, I could have done that, couldn't I? I could have done like a whole David Attenborough moment. Okay, we need to head now towards Mangrove Kingdom to fill out the map. I'm hoping this expands out to the north as well. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll just keep expanding south. If it does, then I'll have to do multiple maps. But that's okay. Oh, the genuine fear of reading that. I got to the very end, I was like, there's some phrases that are just a bit like, ooh, okay, can I say that? Also, please do not judge the bridge between Nether Kingdom and Spawn. Actually, no, judge it harshly. It's boring, it's awful, it needs to be changed. But I also actively encourage people to go through the Nether portal to our kingdom, because the Nether portal to our kingdom is fabulous. So it is definitely worth going through, coming into the Nether Kingdom through our Nether portal instead. Unfortunately, the Nether side is not quite ready yet. But then again, it's not my duty to build the Nether hub this season. That was last season. So, who knows? Who knows? It'll probably be someone else if we do a season 3. Vote for the next stream to either break the bridge or fix it up. I think the next bridge I want to work on is actually the bridge between Nether Kingdom and Mangrove Kingdom. Or maybe, you know, I'll talk to Elfie. That could be just a longer term project. And I could play around with some ideas for the bridge to the center of the center from the Nether Kingdom. It was amazing last season, Astella. Yes, probably one of my favorite videos to put together was the creation of the Nether Hub last season, because it had a lot of lore involved. Also, Alfie. Wow. Okay, this is quite a bridge. I wasn't expecting it to go off that direction. Thought it would go more that way. So this is Elfie's future bridge between Mangrove Kingdom and the center of the world. Is the bridge on spawn next on Janice's list once you finish your bedroom? I'm pretty sure Janice has my bedroom on the top of the list. Like they've been trying to remove everything else off the list, so I'll just do the bedroom. If you're asking what on earth is this, this is what happens when you combine Alfie and Kitrix. So, Kitrix doesn't like traditional straight bridges. She's also a big fan of things like parkour and stuff like that. She doesn't want to make it easy. And then you have Elfie, who loves building big. Which probably means what's going to happen is all those squares you see behind me, those are probably going to go very far down towards the bottom of the world. Those are going to be really, really long and deep. Yeah. Has anyone tried to fit a gas through the bigger rings before he finishes them? Ooh, that's a good point. I'll have to come back this way and try that out. Let's see. Are any of these big enough? Those are 3. I think I'd have to go all the way back over there to find one which is big enough. Yeah, they are going to be columns. You know, we're going to be coming back this way anyway while we're doing our mapping anyway, so I think we might as well just actually might think of trying and get this corner done. If we get close to one that could be potential. You see, those are three big. Oh, there's a bigger one over there. Let's try that one. Can't wait to see what it ends up looking like. Already a big fan of the design. Oh, absolutely. Here we go. I think that I don't know if there's any others that are that big. That looks like it's the biggest. Of course, lads, that's the whole point of streaming. We're supposed to get distracted. Guys, anyone who's on stream last week knows that I spawned a chicken. And we spent the entire, like a large amount of the episodes of the stream wandering around with a chicken in a boat on our happy ghast. Cordy is actually getting a lot of flying hours, flying mods in. So it's great progress for our little happy ghast here. I think there's people out there on the server who do want to build happy ghast flying courses. There's definitely interest in that. Oh, could you imagine doing this with Elytra? Actually, I can't imagine doing this with Elytra. I've done this with Elytra before. So much faster, but you don't get to take in all these amazing sights. Like the back of the flamingo. as Leon would say, pure cinema. Ah, light! Actually, do you know what? I think well, try shaders. We might as well have a look at this in some nice little shaders as well. I think my computer will handle it okay. If it starts screaming, we'll turn the shaders off. Isn't it so picturesque? All we need now is that flag waving up on top of the spruce shop. Actually, I didn't get a name for the new spruce shop. The big mountain over there. I don't know if it could be called Spruce Mountain, because like season 1 it was called Spruce. There was a Spruce Mountain and I lived there. But maybe it could be just Spruce Mountain 2. As in TOO rather than TWO. Good options. Actually, do I have this set up correctly? Pop you out. Docs, custom browser docs. Apply. Yeah, okay. Nothing, no worries. It's just some reason that dock is not working for me. Yeah, there we go. There's a redstone contraption that makes a flag wave. Yes, I had a look at it and I was talking to Duke about it as well. It's so cool. And I think it's Jake Kenton. I can't remember how to pronounce. I can't remember his name exactly. But he was I think he showed Nuke the thing, or yeah, he's the big buildstone person at the moment. Like, well, the one that's kind of like been kind of quite well known at the moment because Mumbo gave him a shout out in a video a while back. which is so cool. Really happy for him. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Footy. I definitely need it. Okay. Next layer of zooming out, which is definitely going to require quite a bit more flying now, because this is much further out now. Oh my word. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to we're going to actually need to do 4 maps, I think, because by the looks of things, how far out is this zoomed now? This is a scale of 1 to 8. And I can level it up 1 more, but I'm pretty sure this is just going to do the southeast corner of the map. It's so cute though. And I want to fill it all out. It's all going in the map. It's going to take a while to fill out, but we can all watch the progress together. We can get a nice tour of the server, and maybe we could just like fly around at different levels and see different things. But yeah, this should easily cover, I think, part of the Bamboo Kingdom, maybe. It'll definitely cover the Nether Kingdom, Mangrove Kingdom, and most likely Acacia as well. But look at that zoom. Tanuti! How are you doing today? We are mapping the server today. And yeah, we are currently mapping the southeast quadrant of the server. And I'm going to see how far this zoom out. I hope if I get lucky, I'll only have to do a zoom of 1 to 4. If I have to zoom 1 to 8, that's going to be much. That's going to take a little bit longer. How long have we been going so far? About a little while. Like what? Maybe 30 minutes of this. Of course, we have to fly to the center first. Hey, Kai, how are you doing? You just popping in to say hi on lunch? Well, I hope you have a lovely lunch. I appreciate you popping in, and hello. Wonderful to see you. Yeah, we'll catch up soon. Oy, oy. Oh, I ended up watching a new show recently, which was interesting. It's called The Mayfair Witches. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. It's on Netflix, or at least it's on Irish British Netflix. I'll call it Irish British because I think Ireland is the same Netflix as the UK. It was yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting little story. There was some bits that I liked. There's other bits that I kind of felt like very, very predictable. Like there's a lot of story in it that's kind of like, okay, you can see this happening. You knew this is going to go this way. You knew this is going to go this way. But it's basically, the premise is about someone who, surprise, surprise, doesn't know she's a witch. And ends up going through a series of events which she ends up exploring magic in a different way. Well, it is magic in a different way. It's not like the kind of like the, I don't know, for want of a better word, the Harry Potter style where you go and you learn magic and stuff like that. It's very earth magic, all the kind of like worshipping spirits, that kind of style of old school magic that kind of is associated with like the old ways of like paganism and stuff like that. So it felt interesting to read that. Okay, looks like we just kind of got a corner of bamboo with this particular map. Looks like we're going to also be visiting a whole bunch of happy guests on our journey here. Have you tried Thursday Murder Club? It's absolutely hilarious. Oh, actually, I could use a comedy right now. Is that what do you know what one that's on? This is not just a loose ghast, dude. This is the... These are the ghasts that were used in the wither fights that have survived. Yeah, there's a lot of them. They're just floating around down here waiting for anyone who wants to come pick them up if they want to. So, I'm not quite sure what to do about the ghasts. Technically, they're Fool's responsibility since Fool spawned them, but... Oh, wow, they've been spreading out a little bit. I don't think I've actually ever been out these routes on the server, so we're going to be checking out some pathways today that I have not come across before. Go get them! What am I supposed to do with them? I think, honestly, we need to make maybe a ghast sanctuary at some point, maybe for them, but I think I need to find an alternative way to get to secure full wither roses first. Otherwise the sanctuary may not last. For those who do not know, Fool and I the other day, we went over to visit Viking thinking, oh yeah, you could use a hand getting rid of all those sheep. Why don't we just like do a wither boss fight? And then he was like, no, I want the build. I was like, oh, actually we didn't realize it was a permanent build. The sheep are not permanent, or at least not all of them. But the build itself is permanent. So I was like, all right, yeah, that's fair enough. As Nether Kingdom, it is your obligation to protect the babies. I'd love you to go tell Fool that and see what his response is. Because that'd be something. I'd love to hear what his reaction about that would be. Use chickens for wither roses like normal people, lol. Well, my personal preference is snow golems. But currently... Oh, I've been going too high. If I go this high and I have not slept, the phantoms will get me. Because I do not have the option for a bed right now. Let's get down low just in case I've already made it to... I don't know how many nights it's been. Okay, we're safe. We are safe. Great. Okay, back down to a good, sensible Y level. He could have built it with obsidian. He could have. Thing is, obsidian can still be destroyed by the... See, waterlogged slabs is still a pretty good one. Because they still won't explode. It'll only get destroyed if the specific... heads, those kind of like powerful heads that come from the wither boss sometimes, they are the ones that are quite dangerous because they can break anything except bedrock. Leading the ghast, it's a phantom, the phantom deterrent. If you can get a cat in a boat and have it in the boat, that's true. We could have done a cat in a boat to deter phantoms. But I still got my shaders on. I think I still do. Actually, I can tell I should have my shaders on because there's clouds below me and clouds above me. Okay. Now we go north. Oh. Pipe I managed to rescue one of the defectors, or I mean, heroes of war. Defectors, I love that name. They're also heroes. But I'm sure, you know, anyone who wants to come by and collect one of those gas, absolutely go for it. Because like, who knows how many of those ghasts are actually going to be... Oh my word, did you guys just see that happen? That was magical. Oh, you didn't see it because my face is in the way. Here, let me just show for context. So, Mangrove Kingdom just loaded in. And unfortunately, I think my face is in the way. So it's just like a big blah, magical lights. But because I wasn't looking in that direction, it was very beautiful. I don't like how chat is divided on gas babies, lol. They're just little guys. The gas babies are cute. Look, look. The babies of the gas are so cute. Like that, like those baby ghasts. They're adorable. The adult ones, they're pretty cool too. But the babies are the cutest. It's kind of like the way you get like baby llamas. Baby llamas are very, very cute. Their parents, they can be annoying. They still babies. No, when they're adults, no. The baby happy gas are a lot cuter than the adults. The adults are pretty cool as well. But they're not as cool as the babies. It's like the way that people say, oh, I would love to be able to keep the babies, keep the ghasts or animals as baby form. That'd be a cool feature. Saber, how are you doing? Good to see you. I don't know if we have a mod in chat, but let's give a little shout out there for our friend here, Saber. Guys, if you're not following Saber, please do. Wonderful creator, lots of fun times. If you speak Portuguese, very handy, because that's their first language. But they do stream in English as well. Stream's going good. We are mapping out the world. Currently making our way towards Acacia Kingdom right now. What do you mean? Have you seen their faces and the little the visors? Oh, look, it's cool. Bilingual streamers, yay! Yes, I do bilingual stream, but I don't do the Gaelic as strongly as you probably do Portuguese. It's a little bit easier for you. You've got a much larger population of people who speak Portuguese out there to work with, than I do Gaelic speakers. The amount of people who actually stream in Gaelic, Irish Gaelic on Twitch is next to zero. So hard to find. There's a couple people. There are a few people, but it's very hard to find people. And then to find people who do content in Irish and play Minecraft. Sorry. I should probably rephrase that. No, actually, I'll keep it as that. I'm not gonna go to. I was about to say, make content in Minecraft, speak Irish, and are good at doing it. But that might be a little bit too much shade, since I actually don't really know. I've only known maybe a couple people to do a little bit of content in Minecraft, and most of them are variety streamers if they've done it in Irish. So, and to be fair, I did have a friend who did do a bit of streaming in Minecraft at one point, and she was good at it. She was good times. She's a wonderful streamer when she was streaming regularly. But she's a variety streamer. And yeah, I imagine it can get a bit frustrating. I'm in a situation where the content I like to consume is way more popular in English places than in Portuguese. It's tricky. It's like trying to find, like, I would love to do some more stuff in Gaelic in content creation, but I know that's going to be somewhat isolating for me for doing stuff with other creators. So yeah, I could probably make the content work, but again, it would still be limited to what I could do with other creators because there wouldn't be a huge amount of people out there doing it. Still do what I love doing, but there's a reason I had to switch to bilingual. Do what you love doing. Yes. Absolutely. Actually, one of the things that would be really cool. So At TwitchCon. I went to TwitchCon Rotterdam this year. An amazing experience. Also because I got to hang out with a lot of friends from Skyblock Kingdoms who made it along. But we went and watched MCC, Twitch Rivals MCC, which was being played in front of us, and it was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I didn't realize until quite a bit of the way into the thing that there were two teams that were not not using English. There was one French-speaking team and there was one German-speaking team. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I also love the representation of other languages. But it kind of made me think, oh, wouldn't it be cool to have like a team that all spoke Irish? But like the thing is, with German and French, they're much bigger languages. Lol, with Afrikaans, the only real content are FPS games, and they get aggressive. To be honest, one thing I wanted to do one day when I have more time is get some bilingual content creators so we can do a round of games like Little Repo or Little Lethal, and everyone only speaks in their mother language. Well, technically my mother language is English, but I know what you mean. I've been trying to think of how to mess more bilingual aspects of myself. It's so tricky because like... So, I did read a study recently which discussed how some country... No, I watched a video recently which discussed how some countries, particularly in Europe, are stronger with English as a second language than others. And there was one little... It was just kind of like focusing on one particular piece of data. And that data was how people watch TV and stuff. And what was interesting was that the countries that had stronger English as a second language, all those countries use subtitles for translating the TV shows. But the countries that are poorer at English as a second language use dubbing instead. So they'll dub their videos. So in Spanish-speaking countries, you can get dubbing. Italy, dubbing. France, dubbing. Interestingly enough, places like Scandinavia, Portugal, they don't dub. They subtitle instead. We can come back to this conversation after the ads are over, just in case anyone did. I know Ray did gift out a whole bunch of subs there a while back, but just in case there's anyone in chat who is stuck in ad zone, I don't want to exclude you. Oh, this is so satisfying. It's slow, but it's satisfying to fill out this map. I'd probably be done in like 15 minutes if I was flying around with an elytra, but like, yeah. It's very hard to find subtitle stuff around your place, not gonna lie. Really? So you get a lot of the stuff dubbed then? I'm guessing. Cinema's all dubbed. Okay, well maybe it's not as... Maybe it's just like... Maybe it's a thing in Portugal rather than South America. Yeah, Brazil is one of the best dubs in the world. In school they tell the kids who are doing Afrikaans as a first additional language, which is sometimes their third or fourth language, to watch the few Afrikaans soaps we have with subtitles on to help them understanding Afrikaans. Oh. Urso Marin Hero, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into my channel. How are you doing? Twitch recommended you. Oh, yay! That's awesome. But yeah, well, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name's Nather. I'm an Irish content creator who plays an awful lot of Skyblock, and currently I am on a content creator SMP called Skyblock Kingdoms. And we're just hanging out, mapping it out. And it's a bit like a world tour today. Yes, you can see about maybe 20 or so happy ghasts just floating around over here. And these are the ones that survived. My island partner, not me, my island partner spawned over 100 of these dudes and then spawned a wither boss. A lot of the guys died. The wither boss was defeated. And that didn't stop him from doing it again. Yeah. I will let you guys come to your own conclusions on the morality involved with using happy ghasts and wither bosses to get wither roses. So I'll just leave that up to you to decide on how you feel about that. I'm not getting into it. Yeah. So anyway, I'm using my happy ghast, Cornelius Puffball. Yes, that is his name, and yes, he was named by the community to help me fly around and explore the world. Also, I was pretty sure at some point there was a... Here, let me just double check. Maybe it just got removed. I was pretty sure we had over here outpost. But it looks like maybe someone's taken it down. But I thought it'd been worth keeping exactly where it was so that if we wanted to do any farming of men, would have been handy. For those who do not know what men are, it is what... Oh, there it is. Oh, it's raining. I'm going to go figure out food now. Thanks so much for hanging out a bit, Saber. We will see you soon. Oh, don't we love the rain? How many of those maps do you have to build to cover the whole server? I think for the kingdoms, it looks like I'm probably going to have to do 4. Zoomed out at... what was it the magnification's at? Yeah. A scaling of 1 to 8, I think, is probably all we're going to need to do. Plus, yeah, we're probably going to need to do 4 of these. Because as you can see, I've got the Nether Kingdom, Mangrove Kingdom, and a bit of Acacia Kingdom already covered in this map. So I don't think I want to... If I expand it one more, then I could go out as far as some of the farms that Acacia Kingdom have built, but I don't think I'm going to go that far out. I just kind of like want to get the central areas of the server mapped on this project. But yeah. May I call you Kev? An answer makes my dyslexia go brr. Yes, you may call me Kev if you need to. For those who don't know, Kev, Anathra is short for Kev. Some people may be slightly confused in chat, but they'll get used to it. Duolingo, not now. Sorry, my Duolingo's giving out to me for not responding, not doing it yet. I'll get round to it. I'll get it done later. I'm just doing little bits of I'm doing a bit of German on it still. But I haven't really been doing it very strongly. I've been doing a little bit of German. I did German in school. And did actually pretty well in it. But I just like, you know, I figured, you know, let's brush it off a little bit, do a little bit of it on Duolingo. I did do a couple of months of Spanish at one point. I hadn't done Spanish in school, but I decided to do a bit of Spanish back at the beginning of the year. because I was going to South America to visit my sister back in the end of April. So I thought, okay, well, let's get a little bit of Spanish under my belt, so I have a little bit of an idea of the language before I go to Latin America. And yeah, so I got a bit of Spanish out of Duolingo. Some languages are fine. They do a good job on. But generally, like, if you want to do really well on Duo, you have to kind of like combine it with other stuff as well, not just like do Duolingo. You should like use other books or other classes and stuff like that. I'm a C1 in English. I think they lied at my IELTS exam because my English is bad, and then to second highest level in Japanese. Oh wow! I will be honest. I don't know the language levels. Because they don't do that very much here in Ireland. At least that they don't talk about it very much here. They probably should. Like, technically, I got a C1 in German, but that C1 is just my exam grade at the end of my secondary school schooling. So we've got these things. We got state exams in Ireland, which I know. Yep. So we got these things called state exams in Ireland, which basically you sit at the end of your schooling before you go to college, if you want to go to college, and you sit these exams. You do well depending on how you do in them. Like, you get a certain amount of points for certain grades. You combine those points, and then that will kind of like say, okay, well, you need this certain amount of points to get to do this course in college or whatever. So yeah, so that's kind of like the way standardized tests basically for across the board. And we don't get like a thing which says, oh well, this means you've got this level in German in like internationally kind of thing. They just say, oh well, you got this score in your leaving cert, but that does not necessarily say you're any good at actually speaking the language or understanding it very well. Tried learning German, but it was too close to English while being too different, so I dropped it. Yeah. That when I also did a little bit of Dutch on Duolingo. Because I was going to the Netherlands for TwitchCon. Even though technically you could pretty much get away with speaking English in most of the Netherlands. They're pretty good at the rainbow. They're pretty good at speaking English there. But it was fascinating because, like, having learned German, obviously my first language is English. I then spent, that looks like a good view there. I then spent my time looking at the Dutch on Duolingo, which is not necessarily the best place to learn Dutch anyway, because it's not one of their high priority courses. And then, so I did it, but it was so surreal because, like, I kept seeing so many parallels between Dutch and German, and then Dutch and English as well. Like, just like, it really felt like a halfway language between the two languages. Though I do know that Dutch is more closely related to German than it is to English. But still, fascinating. Cameron Ray wants to learn Korean. Want to go to South Korea one day. Should talk to Ruby about it, because Ruby, I think, is doing Korean at the moment, which is awesome. And I remember he was saying, like, he was giving out a bit about it, a bit of it as well. Korean is such a cutie language. I tried learning to read Korean because it was not that hard. I'd say learning it's not a syllabary. It is kind of an alphabet, I think. Anyway, the style of writing, like the style of writing is fairly easy to comprehend in Korean compared to some of the others. We recently started learning Mandarin Chinese, but the pronunciation is not that beginner friendly, so I don't know. I'll drop it. Ooh. We have finished our first map. Huzzah! Let's have a proper look at it there. Oh, it's glorious. Yeah, we're gonna have to do 4 more maps now, guys. Oh well, that's fine. We can do that. Okay, let's get ourselves 3 more maps. And as we slowly make our way back home to get some more maps. And we make gravel from some lore. May we know what the fishes are about? Oh, that's a good question. It's a shame that the map is all grey. It is a bit of a pity that it is all grey, but I think that's just like the automatic colour of the void. I'm going to have to update this map as well. I think all I'll do is I'll make a copy of it and freeze it. So make a copy of it, and then we can refresh the new one. Let me go. I can go into the fish stuff in a second, Luthers. I haven't forgotten your question. Nanda Lopez, how are you doing? Welcome in. Wish Void Worlds would show up black background or anything really. Yeah, or like, I don't know, white. It's kind of a tricky one. They have to kind of like pick a color. Okay, so the fish data pack. This is something I'm going to talk about because I know some people were asking about this. Did I say data pack? Resource pack? I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, let's go talk about the fish stuff. So, we are each kingdom, because I think you kind of figured out, like we've got the Nether Kingdom doing it. Each kingdom needs 3 fish. Pixel art. By fish, we mean... Here, let me just... I have to get down off this dude anyway, so let me show you what I mean. Okay, Cornelius, you stay here. Right, so, by fish, we mean... for example, salmon. So, it's just like... What we're going to be doing is we need pixel art of, say, a salmon. And that could probably be put in... where's the item frames? Here's an item frame. So, like this. So, like, it's just basically this kind of thing here. Okay? So, and as you might have noticed, my announcement on my Discord, or Fool's Discord as well, or on the Skyblock Kingdoms Discord, we are looking for 3 different types of fish. We're looking for a lava fish. We're looking for a fungus fish. So kind of like based off like the fungal trees and stuff like that, or the crimson or warped kind of style of tree stuff. Mushroomy kind of thing. And then we're also looking for a bonefish. So basically like a skeleton fish. So yeah, in some way or another, they will be appearing in Skyblock Kingdoms in the near future. Not near future, but fairly soonish. So I think that's probably the best way to describe it. But yeah, everyone, if someone gets their fish into the world, they, of course, we will make sure that it will be properly we'll make sure properly cited. No, cited is a different thing. What's the word? We will make sure that you are properly referenced. You're not a book, but you know what I mean. We'll make sure that you are acknowledged. There we go. So yeah, so that's what we're going. Credited. There we go. Thanks, Cyberbees. So they'll be properly credited so that those who have got their fishes into the world will be credited. And yeah, so they'll end up in the thing. And any of the ones that don't get picked, I will be showing off in a video. When after the little thing, because like I do everyone who's worked on them, obviously I want to make sure that they get also feel loved as well about it. So yeah, only did 2 semesters of German, And with no one to practice with, all I remember is how to talk about the weather, basically. It does really help a lot when you can talk to someone. I did do a little bit of practice in school, so that did help a little bit. And actually, I went to a course when I was in school as well, during summer. And that I found very helpful because like there we had to speak German every single day. Huge difference. Love taking snapshot maps to see the evolution. Definitely have to do that. I tried making Bones one, but it's so hard not to make it boring. Boring is fine. Like if it looks just like a normal bonefish, that's fine. Like that still counts. Doesn't have to be. Sometimes basic is perfect. Musco, see you, Priskies. Thanks so much for popping in. I feel like you. I learned German for close to 7 years during my school years, but never had a reason to practice, so I don't even think I can introduce myself in German anymore. Hallo, ich heiße Tenuti. Wie geht's dir? Or like hidden treasure maps with the stripy backgrounds. Ooh, I'll be happy to be a book. Okay, that's our map 1. Let's get more maps. Do I have more maps here, or do I need to go buy some more? Aha! We have 3 ready to go. So, I think what we do is we go into the center and do the thing. Cyberbase! 10 stream streak! GG's! Ooh, what's this one? Scrape a copper bulb with an axe to make it brighter. Ooh. Okay. Let's grab our snowballs so that we make sure that this dude doesn't totally disappear on us. Ready to go. Aha! Back to... So how long did that first one take us? I think that took us like, what? Probably an hour. Okay. Well... which quadrant of the server should we do next, guys? We have southwest, northwest, or northeast. For context, the southwest will include the likes of Bamboo Kingdom, Pale Oak Kingdom, Oak Kingdom. Actually, we can't do Pale Oak Kingdom, I just realized, because Sky is... Currently, do not disturb. Okay, so we won't do the southwest. But we can do northwest or northeast. So northeast would include Spruce Kingdom and Jungle Kingdom. And then northwest would include Birch Kingdom and Cherry Kingdom. So which one should we do? Yeah, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. That's a good idea. Actually, let me just quickly get below 64 in case Sky doesn't happen to be sleeping tonight. Here we go. Okay, that's safe now. All right, let me just do a quick poll and we can decide. Manage poll, new poll. Which map next? North, west, north. Actually, no, I have to call it west or east, because otherwise Ruby wouldn't apply, wouldn't approve. Okay, let's do 2 minutes. 2 minute poll should be enough. Okay, off you go. And you know what? I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to allow you to spend your votes, spend your pennies for extra points. So if you really, really, really want to, you can go spend some pennies to kind of sway the vote one way or another. ND Country 14, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the course. How is your day going? Or if you just want to sit back and relax and just chill and listen, that's also fine. You don't have to tell us how your day's going if you just want to relax. I would be happy to be in a book. Oh, Miss Mori has voted for the Trapdoor Kingdom, which would be north. Which would be in the west. That's a fast swirl. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better. I am feeling a bit better now. I was picking up the viruses that love to fly around in September when all the people like to go back to work and school or all that jazz. Also, including me, because I go back to work a lot. I get busier with work in September myself. So, yeah, it does tend to be that way. But yeah, guys, please do go vote in the poll so we can figure out which way we're going to go next with our mapping. We have created one map and we've got 3 more to do. So if Sky is on this evening, I'm probably not going to get 3 more to do. I'm not going to get 3 more done today. Which options? Northwest is Birch Kingdom and Cherry Kingdom. Northeast is Jungle Kingdom and Spruce Kingdom. So those are the options. Jungle Kingdom and Spruce Kingdom is northeast, and northwest is Birch and Cherry Kingdom. I'm pretty sure I counted all the kingdoms there. Don't think I missed anyone. It is Doak. Oh, actually, I think Doak might also be in northwest. Well, there we go. Doak might also be in northwest. Okay. Oh, actually, I need to go up now. Nwest. Nwest is 1, guys. Axioma contributed 4 channel points. Woo! Okay. Oh. What on earth? Lads. Why is there a pale oak bridge directly over Dokengo? That is... How did I miss this earlier? Like, what was wrong with this bridge here? Okay, I know part of that was my fault, this bridge here, but like, still. That is a choice. That is definitely a choice. Was this Sky? If Sky did that... Okay, I need to make sure that I am not on... Oh. Okay, let me just bring the crafting table with me. Okay. We need to make sure that we are not on the map when we are making a new one. So if we make a new one while we're on the map, then it will defeat the purpose. Because we'll have just wasted the map. Oh, wow. We actually have to go pretty far north to get to the location for the next map. I love the mountain. He looks so good. Okay, we are now off the map. So if we just go for up a little bit more to... So I said north... We were doing northwest, yes? So if I'm doing northwest, I need to be off this end of the map as well. Mm-hmm. Yep, that'd be a Doak map. Right, I think we should be okay building a map here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There it is. Now, we're going to try expanding this map straight away. Right. So if we zoom this out, in theory, it should... So I need to zoom it out 3 times, which is 24 of these. So 24 minus 2 is 22. That's not visible. Okay, I just need to do it. So 24, 8. That should be enough. Okay. Scale 1. Scale 2. That should be a scale 1 to 4 now. And I can scale it out 1 more. Let's just make sure that this is correct. Yes. Okay. Time to see the way that that is in the corner, bottom left-hand corner, bottom right-hand corner there. That means it will perfectly line up with this map here. Wow. With it, you know what I mean. It's like the opposite corner. Let's go fly and fill this out. Is anyone else here a big fan of maps? I am, and I'm not just talking about Minecraft maps. I was an absolute fiend for like exploring maps as a kid. Like, there's a reason why I got my grandfather's Reader's Digest atlas from what, 1950s? The 1950s, yeah, that was it. It is fascinating to actually look back at because it is a modern snapshot. It's a snapshot into a modern map of the 1950s. Like, it shows you the world as it was in the 1950s. Not like a map which is like been kind of recreated to kind of show you the 1950s, but like it was created at that time, and you can have a look. It's so cool. I used to make rice maps for fantasy world building. Oh, I think I did a bit of that as a teen. I would create some maps and stuff like for worlds and stuff that'd be so cool. A lot of the time though, like I would often just like play around with maps that already existed. Like, I think that's one of the things that really attracted to me a lot of fantasy books is they often included a map of the world in them. One of the books that I was obsessed with as a kid, or as a teen anyway, is the David Eddings Beleriand and Malorian, I think was they were called. And they were good books for teenagers, at least at the time. I have more modern issues with it now. I think it's just like, if I was to go back and read them now, I'd be like, ooh, right, that's interesting writing there. Oh, we're getting doke on the map already. There's no spoilers here because Marm is flying. Marm is now hanging out with Avid and stuff, so they're not on the server right at today. I think they'll be on tomorrow though. But yeah, it was it's so cool. I just like love looking at maps and like taking notes of them and like figuring like all sorts of things like country borders and all that jazz. Miss Murray, I used to make hand-drawn fantasy maps on commission. Ooh, ended up giving it up because too much work for minimal return on investment. That's fair, yeah. The digital ones were faster and cheaper, so people went with those. That's true. That's fair. Like it's a difficult one. So I think, yeah. So going off scaling, if I was to do this in normal size maps, not zoomed out, it would be 8 maps, 8 by 8. So 64 maps to map out each quarter of the server. So that'd be 16 by 16 to completely cover the entire server. Oh my word, that'd be a huge atlas, huge map if I was to do it that way. It doesn't just be 4 maps. But if I did it, if I hadn't zoomed them out, it would be 16 by 16, which I can't think of off the top of my head what 16 by 16 is. My grandmother has a map of general capital area that is at least 20 years old. And I absolutely love crawling over it as a child to see where things are. It's so fascinating to see like the history of things. Like, it's a great source for like to see where things have changed over time. Like, I can tell how out of date a map is, just at least in Ireland anyway, or at least Dublin anyway, and like by just like having a quick look and think, oh, actually, yeah, they didn't. The motorway's not there, so yeah, it's different. Looking at the Atlas maps during road trips was my favorite part of road trips. Yes. David is going live, and he just said, "I got a haircut and I hate it." And he's coming on to SBK. Oh, if he is streaming long enough, I'm totally raiding him so I can check out his haircut. The only German topic I know anything about is what's in my pencil case and how to say what. Wow. What's in my pencil case? That's a good one. Ooh, thanks for sleeping, Sky. Oh. Oh. I see a secret project. I don't know. I am not adding that to the map. If it doesn't get added to the map here, I'm like, no. If things start lagging, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Viking will actively say that's not his fault either, but he had a choice. Ooh. Shave it off for children in need. That's November. Is that just a British thing though? I'm pretty sure Red Nose Day is a British thing, isn't it? It was like, Duvid is American. Not that it would stop him from shaving his head off for charity. He definitely would do it, probably at some point. Possibly. He strikes me as the kind of guy he probably would do at some point. Sheep, blue, not good. Oh, dudes, it's ooh, ooh, that's interesting. Is that a treasure? That is a treasure. I think I might have to go pop by that little sand block there and pick a clean of any potential diamonds that could be in it. Is that another one over there? Red Nose Day is in March. Children in Need is November. Ah, okay. Right, well. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, there's two of them. I could go brush. See, that's not necessarily going to get me as many cool things as these two things are. Ooh. Trail rune. Has anyone been out here? Like, these are not a million miles away from Birch. And... Huh. Okay, right. I think we can take this down without having to get off our friend here. The sand would be useful. No, this has not been raided. A Heart of the Sea, I will take. Anything else? Do you know what? TNT is always useful. The rest of the stuff, though, it can stay. It's fine. If I see shiny blues, yes, please. But if it's not gonna give me I can get emeralds really easy. I have a ton of iron back home already. And if I really need fish, I can go fishing. Oh, I don't think anyone has been to that trail rune. Looks empty. Or it looks untouched. Another Heart of the Sea. Crisper and Crisples, maybe. Water breathing. We'll take the TNT. Okay, cool. Oh, actually, might as well grab the potion as well because that can be sold. Or used if we really need to. Yeah, this looks like it is an intact... trail road. Might come back out here someday. Trail rune, and it is at -983, -937. Cool. Any particular trees here that would be cool? So it's got a spruce tree, birch, and are those jungle trees? I think those are jungle trees. No, that's an oak tree. Those are oak trees. Oh, this is new gen. Oh, I love the leaf litter. Okay, I keep forgetting that this is a thing in the game. Leaf litter is a thing in the game, but like I haven't seen much of it in. It's because like we play a lot of Skyblock. Okay, cool. Slowly reversing. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, let's keep going. I think our next stop is probably going to be... We'll see if I don't know if we'll actually hit Cherry Kingdom on this in this section of the map, but we might. We might be too far out, I think. But we'll get round to Cherry Kingdom at some point. I don't know what Duvid is doing. Like, Duvid is just like, he's just on the server. There's no status. The silliness. At least in Skyblock, you can smelt leaves. It's so cool, isn't it? Thing is that if I want leaf litter, I have to go to another kingdom to get it because we don't have our own leaves. Oh, actually, I am going to try and grab Duvid when we fly by his kingdom, because I need to get some cherry bushes as well at some point today. Duvid's constant status is Duvid difference. That is totally accurate. Yes. Yeah, so I need to get some cherry leaves. Oh, whoa. That I think you did see. The loading in of the flower forest platform. Ooh, this is nice and chill and relaxing. Oh, there's one of Duvid's bridges. I'm pretty sure Duvid did those bridges. Oh, has anyone caught anyone seen the merch that Avid is now releasing? It's ooh, that's cool. Didn't know that was there. I'm guessing that's where they got the men from. For those who do not know, on Skyblock Kingdoms there is a joke that illagers are men, and that they're men. Cherry bushes, you know, the cherry leaves. There we go. I need some cherry leaves for a build. But yeah, if anyone didn't know, Avid is releasing some merch very soon. Oh, actually, that is going to be concerning if they start shooting at me. And that's pretty cool. I've seen some pictures today of I think he showed some of it over on his Discord actually. His Discord, not the community Discord, not the Skyblock community Discord, his own Discord. For there's Cherry Kingdom, woo! And yeah, what looks really really good. I think I'm gonna need to have a look and see if I might be able to purchase some myself. I don't know, maybe. I need the Doke Tree tea looks incredible. I really like the jackets though. Like they're all very good. Um, I know Ruby who is on the server here on SBK. They worked on the design for the jackets, the 2 jackets. I don't know if they worked on the design for the t-shirts. I'm not sure. I think they did. But just like, it's so cool to know that we have someone on the server who's like able to like I don't think Ruby quite realizes how. I think they do realize how good they are, but like they are so good at it, and like it's, if I was to do merch, which I'm not doing yet, I don't think I'll do yet. If I was to do merch, I would definitely be talking to Ruby about it. Like that is just. I do know that there is someone who's amazing, and I would love to work with my friend on that. Oh, maybe jungle. No, jungle doesn't end up in this map. Jungle ends up on the map to the east of this one. Oh, I can't wait to display this map somewhere. We definitely need to get like a central building of some kind that we can kind of like, just like I think someone mentioned it earlier, some kind of like almost like community center of the server where things can be shared and stuff. Like, be absolutely awesome. Okay, I don't know if Duvid is at his base, but oh, I see him. Ah, he's chopping trees today. Phil's ballroom last season was gorgeous. Oh, so true. So true. It was a great center, actually, of the server in some ways. Wasn't quite central, but it was close. Don't mind me. Just gasting through.
Where are you? Oh, hi! Hi, Anathra!
Well, hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I am mapping out the server.
Ooh, very fun. Oh
It
my
is.
gosh, this happy gas, I can fill in all the the air gaps. Ooh.
Yep. And what
Oh,
I'm
you're
loving
doing,
about
like,
it is
actual maps.
these are maps. You're actually oh yeah, I can show you what I've done so far. Let me just put Corny down somewhere.
Corny?
Because
Oh, that's
Corny for short.
short for Cornelius, or
Cornelius Puffball.
oh, that's cute.
He's got his first and last name. Here, let me
Mine
see.
will probably be called Duvid.
Oh, I condoned Duvid. Wow, awesome. Yeah, so this is so these are zoomed out maps. So this
Yeah,
is currently a
Zoomed out
map
all the way, or
most
oh, wow,
of the
okay,
way.
God, this is like a full. Oh wow, the way the void looks is
Yeah.
crazy.
It's kind of
like-
crazy.
Yeah, I would love, for the background to be blue. It would
Yes.
be amazing if we could do that, but unfortunately
Oh.
no.
I wonder if there's a way to tweak it.
I don't know.
But you know what I see? I see it as an opportunity for everyone to move away from doing grey bridges.
Ooh, yeah. How do the cherry bridges look on that? Because I know they look cool on like map mod.
See, I've only just kind of got to the point where, here, let me show you this. This is the one that I'm working on right now.
Okay, yeah.
You can see a little bit of cherry there, but I'm only just getting to a point where I can see cherry bridge
wow,
coming
this
in.
is very zoomed out. Yeah.
Mhm.
They're just a pink blob.
Yeah, if I didn't zoom out, this would be like 16 by 16 amount of maps.
Yeah, it would be huge if you didn't zoom out.
Yeah, so this is just 4 maps to cover the kind of like the kingdoms.
circle. That's
So, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have this at your place?
I'd love to have a place to show it off in the spawn area, but I haven't quite figured it out yet.
Hi, Courtney. You know
but
what would be awesome is, like, at some point later after you do this, to go and then do the less zoomed out version and just have a huge map of that.
That would be cool. I think I'll wait until I have a light trip.
Yeah, that will like each map will also individually fill up faster. So
yeah,
granted, you're doing the same area as this, so
yeah.
you know.
This is just an opportunity for me to just chill because like I need a chill stream this evening. But
it's fun. I'm just resource collecting.
I'm gonna totally make copies and lock those maps so like we can have a little snapshot.
And that's awesome. Yes.
And we can update them in the future.
Do that.
Yeah. So this is gonna be a whole little snapshot of like maybe occasional progress. Like, kind of wish I could have done this sooner, but I don't know. I just thought about it now. You know the way it is. But yeah, at some point I probably use. I think I talked to you about this before. Get some cherry leaves at some point.
Oh, do you need some?
A stack or two maybe. I don't know what you. Oh, actually, do you know I have something that you might like for cherry leaves?
Yes, sir.
Go on. It's only 6, but like it's something.
That?
It's 6.
You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Like, we don't have a lot of sand, so you know it's kind of valuable. You know, it's kind of expensive to buy sand.
It's only 5, but
that's one more TNT. Woo!
If you want a tiny bit more TNT, a little bit more sand, just kind of back that direction. Behind Birch, there's some buried treasure just floating around.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
And there's also a trail rune.
Ooh, you don't get a lot of sand from trail runes.
You don't, but there's other
get dirt
resources.
And gravel.
Yeah. So I know you've done some trail rune stuff before, so
yeah, it's fun. I've found some ones far out, very far out.
Yeah, I think that one was what -1,000, -900. I think something like that.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not too far out, but yeah.
Well, good luck with your mapping.
Thank you very much. I will probably be popping back this way as I continue mapping, but
well, I'll see you in a bit then.
Yes, probably in about another. It depends how long this guy takes to get places. You know, these guys are slow.
Well,
do you have any
luck.
of these yet?
No, not yet. I will be playing your game once I am ready, though.
If it just a word to the wise, if you want to rescue one, there's a whole bunch just to the south of the Nether Kingdom.
Oh, all of those.
It's either that
there
or
are
it's
like
gonna.
Dozens of them back there.
It's either that or Fool's going to. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I don't want. I'll rescue all of them. Cherry Kingdom will just have like 70 happy guys.
That could be.
Look,
we were talking about doing a happy gas sanctuary, so you guys could be it.
Happy gas say, oh my gosh, you could have them all around the nature reserve.
Yes, that's true. Oh, actually true. Here, let me just get this guy. And
actually, that would be really cool if there were just like dozens of happy gas flying around the nature reserve.
That actually probably the best place for them. You can talk. Oh, dude, you let them off the lead.
He's ready to go. He's ready to go.
He's off. He's off. And we're off. All right, I will see you as I very, very slowly make my way out of audio distance. Oh, that's so funny. Let me catch up there and chat now. Curly Blonde, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. Miss Moore, you guys have a data pack wizard in the form of truck. I'm sure if there's any way to make the map backgrounds not grey, they can figure out. I think it's probably maybe a texture pack. Maybe it's a texture pack then. Oh, this is where the men were done. I've never come out to the men location. For those who do not know, at one point, Avid and Legundo, and I think maybe someone else, Pi maybe, I think it was, got some villagers over here and sent them over to the boat. Under the spawn portal, maybe. That could be an idea, yeah. Just cover everything with Viking's blue wool. Oof. That's a project and a half. Would it go faster if you splash yourself with a doke and go speed potion? Unfortunately, no. Because happy gas are not affected by speed potions. Oh, Mig! That's who it was. That makes sense considering Jungle was involved. But yeah, happy gas are immune to speed potions. I think they deliberately added that because they didn't want people abusing, like they didn't want people kind of like using happy gas as like an alternative to. Am I flying still? Yeah, they didn't want to use happy gas as used as an alternative to elytra, which they really aren't. They're not an alternative to elytra, and they managed it. But happy gas are incredible for building on tall buildings and stuff like that, and Skyblock, amazing for that kind of stuff. Curly, doing okay. My brain isn't really cooperating today, but I will be all right. I totally understand that. My brain is absolutely frazzled today after just like how busy work was and stuff. Also, there was a certain amount of me like coming out of a busy weekend as well. So like even going into work today, and I was like, oh, the energy needed. I was like, oh. And sometimes my job does require me to use quite a bit of high energy. So this is looking awesome. I think maybe the bridges are looking a little bit small on some of this map. It's probably just because we're so zoomed out. If we were zoomed in more, we could probably see more details, but that's okay. I think the fact that like this is an incredibly zoomed out map means that we probably only really need to update this like a couple of times this season, because you're not going to really see a high amount of detail on the map. So I think it probably wouldn't be a bad idea for us to at some point do the zoomed in versions. Like that'd be, I think what I'll do is when we do get elytra, I will use that as an opportunity to do the zoomed in maps, and we can do elytra to do the zoomed in maps. Okay, I will admit the lag machine does look pretty cool as it loads in from this particular point of view. Okay. So for those who do not know, coming into view distance right now is a lag machine created by Viking Pilot. His second lag machine on the server. Yeah. If you want to find out a bit more, I would highly recommend going checking out his latest Skyblock Kingdoms episode, where he shows off his lag machine to not just me, but most of the people on the server. Great way to actually get to know other people on the server. The sheep are coming for you. The nightmares. The nightmares of the blue sheep. I will start feeling better soon. I have improved. I was worse over the weekend, honestly. I had to cancel stream on Saturday because I was not feeling great. Wall blue coming to... You know, it would have been interesting if he'd gone for yellow. Because like his Viking's got his two colors. He's got yellow and blue. But he decided to do blue in the case of the sheep. He's just in his blue era at the moment. Let's see. Yellow was... I suppose maybe he's trying... Maybe because he did yellow in season 1. I think that was it, wasn't it? Season 1, his character called Yellow showed up. The one with the two yellow eyes, not the blue eyes. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. This is a case of me not being in lore mode at the moment. This is just me a case of like trying to remember what the details were of the lore from season 1 was. So maybe he has to do blue stuff now instead. Lot of blue coming out. How destroyed is this? Oh, actually, this looks pretty intact. Maybe that was a whole build there that's gone now. I thought people have been taking apart all the trial chambers for materials. Do. Couple of pixels. There we go. And back towards Cherry Kingdom now. Oh, we've been doing 2 hours now because the ads are coming in. Oh, actually making good progress. Might get this done pretty quickly. Exclamation point yawn. Absolutely. Ooh. You asked for it, buddy. Now have I started everyone yawning? Because that is the way of the yawns. They are contagious. Human behavior. The most contagious thing on the planet. For humans, anyway. We are mimics. Why'd you do that, Footy? Her evil plan has worked. You'll give it a minute. That's funny. Oh, I'm getting memories now. Because this is the way that... Yeah, so I came out this way for my first trial chamber on the server. Oh yeah, like that was like one of my. Did I put that in an episode? I'm not sure if I put that in an episode. Oh, I did do a little couple of snippets. I think in an episode. I did record that entire trial chamber session. That was with Avid, Legundo, Viking. And it was a good fun time, but like. Just video wise, I had a hard time kind of figuring, okay, what do I actually put from this into the video? It was just like a little bit chaotic. Anyway, I had plenty of other stuff to put in that video besides the thingamabob. Okay, this next section is going to be going towards the birch boat. They call it the duck, don't they? I wonder how Birch is going to look on top of this map. See, I think the reason why Doke Kingdom looks so grey is because it is. Most of the build is built, it's like got a grey base, which is why grey is the major block showing up on the map. Not a particular... It's a beautiful style. Like, Doke have got an incredible build style, but it doesn't really lend itself to the map very well. At least not a zoomed out map. Iggy, isn't that the name of the... I think that's the name of Vikings Ghast, is Iggy. Oh, look at those the Doke builds off in the distance. that is going to be just one beautiful style of builds. Like, I cannot wait to see how the Dark Oak Kingdom expands over the next several months. It's just such a beautiful style. Oh, we're good. The music in the background is great atmosphere right now for me. Okay. Nearly finished. I suppose in theory you could do all the maps if you were to do like unzoomed maps in one go in a similar amount of time actually to the zoomed out one, because you just have to have all the maps in a bundle. Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, I see a glow squid farm. Right, that is another quadrant of the server mapped out. Right, let's head over to the northeast map area, and we should be able to get a map going over there too. Might get that done today too. We make good progress. I do have to keep an eye on time to make sure that I have time to get onto my single player world too, so that we can do the Temple to the Watchers, because Ray deserves to be celebrated, as do all the people who have been gifted subs. I do love the cherry bridge style. It's a lovely little style of bridge, isn't it? Just like that little lanterns on the top. It's good. Bright lights, bright lights. I think bridges have definitely come a long way this season compared to season 1. Season 1 bridges were not this weren't as good, I think, as season 2. I think season 2 has done a better job at bridges. Okay, we're going to try an experiment. We're going to use one of the maps that I have. We're just going to set it going in when we get to the bridge over here. Do if it's still chopping trees. And we're going to zoom out and hope that it zooms out to the right place. I think it will. In theory, it should. So, bridge here. Should be the edge. We'll go here. This is probably, this is definitely a good enough location. Okay. Right, next map. And I need my crafting table. Where is it? Are you serious? Did I leave my crafting table down somewhere and not pick it back up? Oh. Okay, that's annoying. Let me see. Is there an exposed crafting table over here somewhere? think.
Hi, Anathra.
David, could I borrow a crafting table for a second, please?
Yes, 100%.
I seem to have misplaced mine. Thank you.
No
Actually,
problem.
is this the right location?
Do you want me to hand it to you, or?
No, just leave it there. I just need to do the map, write the
All
map
good, all
first, and then I can do the thing. Tanushi, I'm not going to steal some of the bridge wood.
What?
Tanushi's suggesting I steal some of the bridge wood to make a crafting table.
You can take the crafting table if you want, by the way.
No, I don't need it. I just need to. If you leave it there, I'll use it, and then you can
Here
take
you
it
go,
back.
and oh.
Oh no! Oh, all that wood
sorry, I
is
thought I
just
could throw
gone.
Further.
Oh, like it's like you don't have any
Oh.
crafting tables. Like, oh, did you...
Oh no, I have no crafting tables. Oh god.
oh god,
what
jeez,
am I
like
gonna
what
do?
are you gonna
What
do?
am I
Oh,
gonna
dude,
do?
like, oh, whoa, look at this. It's like
Oh no, what am I gonna do?
I thought this was the trapdoor kingdom, not the crafting
What can I
table kingdom,
possibly
lads.
do? Oh wait, I got a void sacrifice. Wait, hold. Whee! What am I gonna do?
I wonder what you're gonna void sacrifice. Let's zoom this map out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Is that correct? Was it 8 or 4? Yes, there we go.
Matthew,
Thank you for
I
the
don't know what I'm
crafting
gonna do
tables.
without crafting tables.
These aren't crafting tables. These
What-
are oak
what am
logs.
I
Where did you get
ever
oak
gonna
logs from,
do?
dude?
What am I ever gonna do without crafting tables? Oh gosh,
Hey, we
The
found the
horror.
crafting table bandit.
the human.
I better tell
the
Pai
human-
Pai.
No, I swear, these are homegrown crafting tables. I swear, I just crafted them. I have video evidence. I have video evidence.
This is giving me flashbacks to bounty hunters now.
Whatever you do, don't tell Pai Pai. I know this looks suspicious, but it's nothing. It's nothing to look into.
Everyone, clip that and send it to Pai Pai.
No, that's no. That sounds suspicious. Oh, what?
My work here is done.
You don't need a crafting table though, right?
I have used it. Thank you so much. It's appreciated.
Look, I've got like a spare crafting table or two if you want one.
If I'm really stuck, I know who to come to.
Yeah, just like
And,
don't ask for that many. I don't really have that many extra. I can give you like 1 or 2.
Oh, okay. Just yeah. What I'll do if I need one, I know where to go. I will never need to craft a crafting table again. I just need to come to a Duvid. Let's all go to guys. You heard it here first. All come to Duvid for your crafting table needs. Shop upcoming very, very soon.
It would be a shame if someone stole all of them.
Oh, totally. Yeah. No, totally.
This is actually the new Cherry Kingdom build, by the way, everyone. This is what the last 2.5 months have been building up to. This build.
It's art. It's art.
I recreated the ant farm from season 1. Entirely out of crafting tables.
Goodbye. I can't hear you anymore. Oh, dudes, that man. Oh, what would Skyblock Kingdoms would not be what it is without Duvid. No, they are. He is like, yeah. Honestly, Skyblock Kingdoms would not be the same without any of the creators on it. Just would not be the same. Duvid to the rescue. The great crafting wall. You guys better have clipped that and sent it and shared it in the community Discord. Because like if it's shared in the community Discord, I can ping Pai Pai later and say, hey, look at this. We can bring out Detective Pai Pai again. Every opportunity for Detective Pai Pai is just chef's kiss. And steal all the crafting tables. He's done it already. Like, how does he end up with so many crafting tables? Like, he's totally stolen all the crafting tables. Yeah, he has done that. I mean, like, that's why he has so many crafting tables. Is because he had the crafting table thing happen. It's totally him. Totally. Not someone else that I definitely know did it. Ooh-wee. I think we'll get this map done. We won't get the third map done today. I think we'll get this one done. One pixel. There we go. Oh, if you guys haven't seen what's been happening at Spruce Kingdom, oh my word, you guys are going to love what's going to be coming out of Spruce Kingdom. Leon and Snookery. I just called Nukery Snookery. Apologies, Nuke. Leon and Nukery, they are cooking up something incredible. They're turning into the Music Disc Kingdom. It's giant discs. That's what they've built. And like they're going to be building their mega base on these giant discs that are all over the kingdom. The one slight disadvantage with this map is at the moment those discs are grey. So yeah, it's not going to look particularly great on the map, but you'll still be kind of able to see the circles, I think. But I think it should look pretty cool. Especially when they have especially when they start building the stuff that's going on top of those circles. I can't wait to see it. I do wish that... Okay, no, I don't wish, but I do kind of like stagger at the amount of stone that they needed. They needed like... Was it 40,000 stone? Oof. Those guys are building big this season. The mountain that they built in the shopping district is huge. And they asked for, I think it was 3 double chests of blackstone. Which honestly wasn't too hard to get, because like our bartering farm for the Nether Kingdom is pretty profitable. It's a lot of resources. We actually really do need to start selling some of those things in the Bammer Grove shop. I'll add it to the list. Janice will be at me about that. Yeah, she's pretty good at like keeping the list. Though she'll probably still put the bedroom on the top of the list and it will get done. It will get done. I keep saying that, but it will get done. Especially since I am enjoying doing the interior stuff. I also need to do the nature reserve island as well. There's some things I need to do down there. So yeah, I have to get around to doing that at some point. I think I'll have to definitely do that on a stream at some point, I think. The nature reserve island. And try not to get distracted, because that's what tends to happen, is we get distracted and then go do something else. That is the way of things. You have to, like, if you're doing streaming and stuff like that, like sometimes you just have to kind of like go with the flow with whatever happens. Because like, it's not just about like doing things by the book. You have to kind of like live in the moment. Oh, actually, I haven't had a chance to talk about Vampires SMP yet. Okay. I don't know if everyone here knows. Most of you probably do. Avid and Legundo, both Skyblock Kingdomers, are involved in the latest POW creation. So POW is a production company they do Minecraft content. They're the ones that created Rats SMP. They're the ones that worked on Pirates SMP and Cowboys SMP. I think those are the ones that they've done. And their latest one now is Vampires SMP. A lot of their previous SMPs have been stream based. So Rats SMP, most of that was live streamed instead of recorded. A lot of stuff was put up for recording, but yeah, the main source of the content was by Twitch, I think, or by streams. But now this season, this new world is exclusively YouTube videos, quite similar to like the way the life series works. So they record for 2 hours each week, and then the videos are put up on Sunday. And each creator has got their own perspective, has got their own character. Like everyone has got like a very well developed character. Is that a Duvid machine? That looks like a Duvid flying machine. So it is absolutely awesome. Vampires, I swear I'm gonna throw out the mouth. I never watched any of the POW SMPs before because they're also live stream, but Vampires is so good. I have followed I followed a little bit of Rats SMP because Scott, season 1 of Rats SMP, he put up videos of some of the Rats stuff from season 1. But yeah. Your brain hasn't let you indulge in this series yet, but I'm so happy for the fellas participating. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's fair enough. I will admit, when I saw the videos go live, one thing did make my heart sink, and that was the video length. Because most of them are in and around the 50-minute mark. And like immediately my brain is like, that is just too long. Okay, I don't mind the idea of like watching 1 or 2, but like it's just like a lot of video. I suppose one thing that will probably make it easier for consumption is that Hermitcraft will be finishing up by the end of this month, and Vampires will probably still be going. So, and the Hermits aren't exactly producing tons of videos for Hermitcraft at the moment, except for Joe Hills, who seems to be cranking out even more for some reason. But yeah, Vampires, I am enjoying. It's proper, like it's proper roleplay storytelling. I love it. It's a really, really good idea. I'm 8 videos in, 6 left to go. Miss Maury, you are a trooper. GG's to you. Yeah. I have watched... Okay, I've watched Avids and I've watched Legundos. And that is my goal, is to watch the perspectives of my friends. So that's my goal. There may be times where I might get a chance to watch another perspective or two. My priority probably would be Cleo. Who else? Maybe Smager. We'll be curious to check out some of the other guys who I haven't really watched before. Okay, so we're actually getting a bit at the farm here. This is good because, like, I believe Acorn has got an incredible build designed for this farm. So this would be really cool when we are able to update the map. Okay, over towards the Dollagers. Abolish, perhaps, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I'll see. I'll probably stick with... I'll definitely be sticking with Avid and Legundo. One thing I did notice is... So, having watched those 2 perspectives... I understand that obviously you will get a little bit more informed the more videos you watch. But there was a huge amount of crossover between the 2 guys. So, like... And I think I did... Okay, I will admit, I did actually get around to watching Cleo's video yesterday as well. because like it was just later in the evening. But it's like, okay, well, I'll watch it. I had the time, so I watched Leo's video, and again, I found quite a bit of crossover between those guys. So maybe it's just like a first episode thing where like because everything's getting established, everyone's kind of like in the same area. They are all recording at the same time. So like because all 14 of them are on server for the same time period, you're gonna get a lot of crossover. Very similar to like the Life series. It's not like going to be a case of like say Rats SMP where only those people who are online are getting their perspectives shown and stuff. So yeah, I think that's you will get most information from watching a couple of perspectives rather than all the perspectives. So I'm curious, Miss Mori, I'm curious to see what your thoughts are on like watching multiple perspectives, because you are currently experiencing having done 8 perspectives and 6 left to go. Like, are you finding huge differences between the different perspectives? Or I assume like it's cool to obviously watch how different people tell the similar stories. Learning about the different backstories, that's pretty interesting. What I recommend to someone else was to pick 3 favorites, watch those, and then if there's someone you didn't see a lot of, go watch theirs. That's a good point. So maybe it's worth taking note on who you're following. So like say if I'm following Avid, so thinking about, okay, who has he been hanging out with? Who's he interacted an awful lot with in his episode 1? I know he interacted with Legs a bit. He did an awful lot of interaction with Drift. They're sharing a house together, so that makes sense. But I do know that Drift went off and had her own adventures with some other people as well. Because I did notice at one point that Drift was hanging out with Pearlescent Moon, and they'd gone to see some other creation and something in the server. David! Hi! Just clearing up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone's got the notification. Hello, David. How are you doing? How are the crafting tables treating you? Welcome in, Raiders. I was a little bit of abrupt. I wasn't quite expecting it to happen. So I was expecting to raid David. Anyway. If you didn't know who I am, let me just give David a shout out there, because David needs a thing. If you are not following David, please do go follow David over on the Twitches. If you're on YouTube, you can also go subscribe to David on YouTube. He's on YouTube and has got a really good backlog of videos on his channel if you want to go check out some of his awesome videos. Anyway. What were you guys? I know you guys were gathering resources and stuff over in Cherry Kingdom today. I hope you had a good time. I see David. I see Oz. I see Mama Loki loves you. Ooh, hello. Dawbone, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the chorus. If you want to let us know how your day is going, please do. If you want to sit back and relax, that's also fine. Jinxer, how are you doing? Good to see you too. Vartini, hi. Just to quickly introduce myself, if you do not know who I am, my name is Anathra. I am an Irish content creator who plays an awful lot of Skyblock, and we are on the Dollager server, because you can see that in the background. Actually, no, we're in the Skyblock Kingdom server. I am of the Nether Kingdom, and yeah, that is me. Also, fun fact, David is the person who has raided me the most. We have that in our Temple to the Watchers. So it is upping the number again today. So that makes David awesome. It is the David difference. Shell SMC, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the course. If you want to sit back and relax and let us know how your day's going, please do. If you want to just watch us map out the entire server, that is also fine. We are currently mapping out the brand new Spruce Mountain 2. That's what I'm calling it anyway. Spruce Mountain 2. Because it can't be Spruce Mountain 1. Because Spruce Mountain 1 was in Season 1. And this is Spruce Mountain 2. Whoever gets Spruce Kingdom in Season 3 is going to have to build another mountain. It just seems to be tradition at this stage. If you're a Spruce Kingdom, you have to build a mountain. Uh-huh. Mountain is forever. I love their style. It's very different from the mountain that we did in Season 2. Sorry, Season 1. Acorn built Season 1's Spruce Mountain. And it was our base. Obviously, this time round, it's their shop. But it is awesome. It is a really cool mountain. Speaking of Spruce Kingdom, we'll probably be getting there in the next within the next 15 minutes of mapping. So it is awesome. Mountain off. Look, this mountain is absolutely incredible. But Acorn has just built the best build on the server, the glass shop. And I may be biased. I may be a little bit biased because, like, she was my island partner and I lived on Spruce Mountain. I do kind of think Spruce Mountain 1... It's very hard to beat. It's very, very hard to beat. Sorry, guys. But I have loyalties. And I'm sure you'll forgive me. Nuke won't forgive me. Nuke will never forget this, and he will never let me away with it. Look, I can't help myself. Look, it is absolutely incredible mountain, but it's my Season 1 island partner. I can't. I can't say it's better. Where was it? But yeah, we were talking about guys who came in, we were talking about Vampires SMP. For those who do not know, two of our creators in Skyblock Kingdoms, Avid MC and Lagundo, who lives there, they are taking part in a new POW creation, which is called Vampires SMP. It is a role-play server where they are role-playing being in a village, an abandoned village, living with other people, and 14 content creators are role-playing in this server called Vampires SMP, and we were just chatting a little bit about it. I'm not going to really get too much into spoilers and stuff today, just like in case Abbott or Legundo decided to accidentally pop in and be like, oh no, you just spoiled Vampires for me. Because the fun fact is, the way the game works for them is that they don't know what's happening. Oh, don't you just love the rain? They don't know. There's a lot of secrets going on. It's a social deduction game that they're playing. So, for example, they don't know who is a vampire and who isn't. But also, they're all in character as well. So, naturally, Avid believes in vampires because Avid is Avid. But Lagundo doesn't believe in vampires. So, yeah. I have to ask you, what do you think of Ren's accent? Oh my god. Oh. I've heard it side by side with Smajors, and I'm not sure he's trying... Oh god, lads. Ren's accent. So, I am so glad that I watched Lagundo's video. Because in Lagundo's video, Ren, it catches Ren saying, I have been cursed with this accent. So, I am so glad that he said he's been cursed with this weird accent, because it allows me to forgive him for doing an accent that could be considered impersonating an Irish accent. It's definitely not Scottish. I can tell you that. It's definitely not Scottish. But there is definitely elements of it that are kind of could be considered Irish. The main problem people have with imitating an Irish accent is so often they try for a generic Irish accent. There's no such thing as a generic Irish accent. I'll break it down to you gently. It's like an English accent. There's no such thing as a generic English accent. Accents are localized to specific locations in the country. And in places like Dublin, you have multiple types of accents, many regional accents inside Ireland. So, yeah, that was so valid. I know during Avid's premiere there was some confusion. It's okay. Like, it makes sense in that, like it wasn't Avid's job to explain Ren's character, guys. Not like with that, not that detail. Like, that's not Avid's job. His job is to focus on his story and his perspective. So that's why going to Ren's video and kind of like seeing where that is going on, then that makes sense. Though I will be honest, I love Ren dearly. I think he's an incredible creator. I don't tend to watch his content just because it's not necessarily for me. I think he's an incredible storyteller. Just like for me, Ren is just not necessarily my cup of tea per se as a creator. He does incredible things, but just like yeah, I can't watch everything, if you know what I mean. So yeah, anyway, as an accent, I am very glad he said it's a cursed accent and not an Irish accent, because if he said it was an Irish accent, I would have found some way to strangle him. Sorry. Not sorry, honestly. Like, it's just the way. Oh, actually, let's get high up so we can see the rings, the discs. I've tried to watch some of his POVs and I had to take a little break for the accent. Look, the thing is, the reason why I admire Ren is like he absolutely commits to the bit. He is that's what makes him such a great storyteller. And he will create such incredible story and detailed story. So yeah. It's like if you say a southern accent in the US. My question is, which one? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Which one? Is Cosmo over here? I heard, oh no, that was my dude. I'm pretty sure that was corny. Look at all that snow. So anyway, look. Ren put the work in. The thing is, he didn't create an accent. He created a character. That's the thing. Like, the thing that I noticed that he said all the time was, "Don't you know?" Wasn't that what he says all the time as his character? Don't you know? And he always ends with a "don't you know," which I get it. Like it's like that was his character choice. It's kind of like, so I had a teacher in school who had a tendency to always say, "like you know," and it wasn't like a "don't you know," it's just like you know. It's just like, you know, always happened to pop into his conversations. I was like, you know, like yeah, you know, like you know. That's how it's going. Ironically, he was supposed to be speaking Irish all the time, and he'd speak in Irish, but "like" and "you know" would always pop into the language, even though he was speaking Irish. So those little interjections of "like you know" in English while he was speaking Irish. It's a bilingual thing, guys. When you speak multiple languages, mixing up the languages is just like the nature of being bilingual. So, yeah, I've done it myself. I don't tend to slip into Gaelic by accident very often, but it does sometimes happen. Sometimes German happens. Oh, look at the size of that kingdom on the map. Yeah, let's just have a wee look there. Like, look how big Spruce is taking up on the map. That's going to be so cool when it's done. Can't wait to see how that turns out. But yeah, it was an experience that I was like, what is going on here? When I was listening to Ren, I was like, oh my word, dude, what did you do? But it's such a cool character that he's putting in. Oh, okay, nearly finished. Isn't don't you know a Minnesota or Canadian accent stereotype? See, that's why it's like a curse thing. So like, it could be a mix. See, don't you know? I don't think is. I don't know. Do people say don't you know here really? I think people are more like in Dublin. You're more likely to say like you know, or you know you're one, or you know, but you know, you're one. That'd be more like what working class Dublin kind of thing. Oh, it's sometimes hard to think about phrases when you're. It's easier sometimes to see phrases from like catchphrases and stuff like that from the outside perspective, rather than from introspective. There's a thing in Ren's video where he and Scott are talking and Scott starts doing the I know that you know that we all know. And it was hilarious tongue twistery bit. Okay, that sounds funny. That sounds funny. Sounds like a little bit of a highlight moment, linguistically anyway. I know that you know that we all know. What kind of accent is that? All of them. We just do all the accents. I will say it is nice to have some more Europeans on Skyblock Kingdoms this season. Like Quilby and Nuke. It's been great to have guys on the server who are not a million time zones away. Can do some playing and stuff together occasionally. Haha, we have finished 75% of the map. Right, time to make the long journey home. And copy these maps, lock them, and yeah. And that is the next task. And then we'll pop over to Skyblock Forever, where we will check out the Temple to the Watchers and do the thing. It's awesome. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the world tour today, because that's pretty much what it has been. We've been doing a little bit of a world tour. I think I'm definitely going to drop a copy of these maps over to the Mighty Oak, since that is kind of my job description as Helpsman, is to map out the entire server. But yeah, if we were to do a 16 by 16 mapping of the server, I think we'd need to make a proper map room somewhere so we can properly put that out on the floor, which it would be pretty epic to do. You know, maybe I will organize like a longer stream at some point, and I can do a longer stream where we do a proper mapping of the server zoomed in, and we just like do all maps which are a scale to 1 instead of scaled 1 to 8. The 1 to 8 is pretty cool, because then we can zoom. It's zoomed out, and you've got the 4 maps. But maybe in the next little while we can do zoomed in version of the map, and then that'll give us a good excuse to make a proper map room on the server. Be a good opportunity to do another build in the shopping district, I think. Have to think about what I could do build-wise. So if we do a map room that could also house, say... If we've got a map room that also like houses like special events that happened on the server. Maybe it doesn't have to be a map room. Maybe it could just like be a garden or something. Oh, actually, I might have a look back at what Legundo did on UHC Generations. Because he did a map thing in UHC Generations, which kind of like at a big open area, I think. Yeah, that could be a thing. So I think, let me just do a quick bit of math on time. So we've done, this is taking about maybe 2.5 hours to map out 3 maps. We do a 4th map, that's probably going to take another maybe 45 minutes-ish. So if you have a 45 minutes per map area, per quadrant, by 4 is hour and a half, 3 hours. You actually could do it in just about maybe 4 hours, in about 3.5 hour stream. Yeah, could be pretty doable. Historian's Rest. Ooh, yeah, that's a good point, yeah. If I do zoomed in maps, then I'm going to have to make sure that I organize it quite well, though. Because it's very easy to get those maps mixed up. Because there will definitely be some maps which are just grey. Ooh. Oh, this is nice. Coming in home. Definitely need to get a couple more builds going out here. It's been a little while since I've built something new. Mainly because videos have been delayed. But I think I should have more time this week now to actually get back to building stuff on the server. Okay. Coming home, Corny. Historian's Rest. So I don't think this world quite necessarily needs a historian per se. It's not quite the same kind of level of story in the same way as Historian's Rest. Okay, for now, let's get a couple of item frames. Be in general decor. And what we can do is I think we can pop it up in the room here. So let's do this. So this is this corner here. Also need to copy and lock them. Okay, I do kind of want to see these lit up for now. Let's grab just let's get a torch or something just so we can see this properly. Historian's Rest was the name of Lagunda's map area. Yes. Okay, just let's throw this down. Dude, let's turn off shaders. That might make it easier to see. Yeah, that makes it easier to see. Okay, so look at this. Just trying to make sure that you can see that properly. That looks so cool. Right, there's all you can see details. It is very grey. And because we're so zoomed out, not much detail is visible. I think the Cherry Bridge has disappeared because it's literally on the border of two maps. Yeah, I think that's what's happened. The Cherry Kingdom Bridge has disappeared. You folks are gradually bringing color into this vast expanse. Yeah. I think it would be obvious how much color there actually is if we were zoomed in a little bit more, because it would look a lot less gray. Because everything is zoomed out, they have kind of gone for gray to, like, the texture is immediately kind of like grayed everything out. So like a lot of the bridges that have a bit of color in them are gray instead. Like there's a bridge... where is it? Yeah, this one here. This one here. That is dark oak, but because it's zoomed out, they've gone and made it grey. So yeah, Cherry Walk on Air. The Cherry Walk on Air. So it's interesting to see what colors they choose when you zoom out of a map. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth us coming in and doing a 16 by 16. We might get away with maybe no, I think if I was to do a zoom in, I think I would do the full 16 by 16. It'll be tricky, but it'll be worth it. I think if I organized it by bundles, so if I was to do something like take the 16 maps here and do the edge there, and then do the next one. So basically you'd have 16 bundles, each with 16 maps, and then we know that this bottom one is just like straight across here and straight across there, so I can go back and forth over the whole thing. So I think, yeah, I'll look into doing the full map. Okay, for now, let's grab these 3 maps and we're going to copy them and lock them. I don't know if I've got any more maps up here. Tools. I have 1. Okay, so we need to get some more maps. Let's pop down to let's go to the cartographer and get maps, because that's cheaper than using up all our paper, which we need. Also, remind me to put the cherry bushes away. Oh, we've got mail. Book Club 1. Ooh. Interesting. Let me read this. Thanks for joining Book Club number 1. Here's a book. Trog. You legend. Okay, I need to that's actually for me. Okay, I think so. I did talk about joining a book club, didn't I? Yeah, it's with a couple of other SBKers. We've been doing there's a couple of us have been doing a book club, and we did Nettle and Bone. I think I mentioned that before. The 16 by 16 might actually be easier on a ghast because you go so fast with the light it can be tricky to switch on the right time. That's true, actually. Yeah, I think a ghast would be a good call, isn't it? Cartographer. Okay, let's oh, I need the emeralds. Cartography table instead of crafting table. You only need 1 paper per expansion. Oh, I did not realize that was a thing in the cartography table. Okay. Okay, next time I will use the cartography table and save myself some issues. And that way I don't need as much paper. Yeah, the ghast might be a good call. Actually, what we could do, if we could do another stream of this maybe on Friday, we could get the maps ready and do the big map as well as the small map at the same time. Because we've got one more quadrant to finish. So yeah, I could set that up for a Friday stream. Do I have a Friday stream this week? I think I could do a Friday stream this week. Okay, let's grab some empty maps. Just gonna grab all those. And we want to grab these and duplicate them. So, that's for scaling. I think for duplicating, it's crafting, isn't it? Yeah, that makes 2 of them. We will definitely tune in for that stream. Yee! Awesome. Okay, we grab those. And then what we're going to do is we're going to keep a copy for... what do you call it? For posterity. Posterity. Posterity? Did I get the word right? And a copy for updating. Basti, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. How has your day been? Okay, let's do the thing. I'll bring this up. I should bring this up to my bedroom. That's what I should do. Oh, I need to turn off the thing because we've taken the post out. That's actually, I know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the, I'm pretty sure it's posterity. Yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a bookshelf to put the books in. And yeah, it's awesome. So let's see. So I need some glass and I need a location to keep these. Do I have it? Let's see. Let's make this the map chest. So these are our maps. The maps here. These 3 are going to be the ones that we're going to use for updating the world. Okay, so these ones update. These ones get frozen. Glass. 1, 2, 3. Can I just do this in my crafting bench? No, it has to be in the cartography table. Do I have a cartography table up here? Nope. I need to make one. Cartography table is, I think it's paper and wood. I thought it was paper and wood. Yeah, it is paper and wood. Oh, that's empty maps. I misread that. Okay, there we go. For now, let's put the cartography table. Let's just place it here. You go there, and is it lock? Yes. Lock and lock. Okay, and we're going to put these up on the wall for now, down in the meeting room, and in the future we will put them into a better location. Okay, you are here. Nope, not that location. Here and here. Awesome. Okay, one more to do, and we will do the thing. Doing good. Have a good stream so far. It has been lovely and relaxed and chilled. We have done a zoomed out map, mapping out a huge area of Skyblock Kingdom's SMP. So we have one more quadrant to do, And we're going to save that for a future stream. And at the same time, we're also going to map out the entire server using the zoomed in maps as well. Slipshot! You just woke up. Been lurking, but figured to say hi before the end. That's appreciated, Slipshot. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Need to catch up sometime when we're not so busy. But yeah, so map looks cool. I think it's gonna look so much cooler when we have the zoomed in version because we'll be able to see details. Excuse me. I have now a few masons on my at my disposal in Umbra Solis. Awesome! That's so cool. Okay, let me put the cherry leaves away. Need to keep those safe and work. Yeah, we need to make a map room. That is not the map room, by the way. We need an actual map room. So we'll get round to that. And we just tidy up these stuff and things. Okay, right. Let's head over to the single player world and do the Temple to the Watchers. Okay. Oh. And I think ads are about to pop up, so we will slowly make our way over to the single player world as we by ads I mean ads on Twitch, by the way. So we'll slowly make our way over to the single player world for Temple to go to the Temple to the Watchers. This place is turning out so well. Let's have a wee look at this place with shaders. Let's go up on top of Corny here for a good view. Try not to break his lead. Well, let's see this. So this here let's see how badly my computer will perform at this. 128 chunks. Let's try it with shaders on. Zen, how are you? Look at that world load in. There's a mighty oak off in the distance. Doak is popping in. Birch is popping in. Wow. Oh, I can actually see all the way to the sheep. It is doing okay for now. Just going to give you guys a nice view while the ads are happening. Yep. Of course, if you're on YouTube, I don't think the ads will be interrupting you right now. Isn't it so pretty? I do like the way that the shaders work in this world. These shaders are really, really nice. Look, one thing about Spruce at the moment is you can't actually see the discs. So let's see, we got mangrove here with the pagoda. We got acacia and their builds over there. Actually, let me turn off the thing. As we go across, we hit the Dollager House, Spruce Kingdom. Then we can see the Jungle Kingdom. In front of the Jungle Kingdom, we can see that little island that Ruby built to connect our bridges together. See the Bammer Grove shop, which highlights the glass shop by Acorn Bandit. And then behind it is Spruce Mountain 2. Okay, we can't see Cherry Kingdom from here because it is behind the Bammer Grove build. It would be loaded in, it's just behind another build. You can see the waterfall underneath Birch Kingdom. Then you can see a bit of the bank before the Doke Kingdom. Doke looks incredible from here. You can clearly see the tree. You can clearly see the city that's starting to build up behind it. I believe it's I'm just going to call it a city. I don't know if it is actually a city. I can see the mighty oak behind Hobbit. And then we also have the Pale Oak Kingdom. Milkman and Skylar have been doing an incredible job with that kingdom. It looks so beautiful. And then finally, we have Bamboo Kingdom. So beautiful. We have done an incredible job as a group. It's been an absolute pleasure working with these guys. And I can't wait to see where it goes over the next several months. Because we're still going for a while. Okay, ads are finished. I am going to turn back down the video settings so that my computer does not kill me. So let's do this, and yeah, Arpretta. Thank you, Corny. Ooh, we can pop down into Hobbit. There we go. Okay. Very nice. Right, let's go over to the Temple to the Watchers. Night. I'm going to say goodnight to Skylar so that it's nice and polite. Excuse me. Now. So, for anyone who's a little bit newer to my channel, this is something that we do on my Forever World. This is a Forever World. It's a Skyblock world, but essentially it is my Forever World. I will not be giving this up. Yeah, we can keep shaders on. I've been doing a little bit of work, just like casual work, which doesn't really impact streams and stuff. I had a whole bunch of bridges like this, kind of leading out to different parts of the server, and I've taken them down because I've got Elytra. I can fly. I also have a lot of happy gas around here too. So we've got options. So yeah, there was a bridge going from this island out to this island, and another one from there going to that little spot there and back over here. So they're all gone. These all need to go as well. So yeah, all those little bridges will be gone. As I can transport objects around by happy gas and stuff if I need to. And I might just make some portals as well. So this here is the Temple to the Watchers. This is a passion project of mine which celebrates the community. Every single candle over here is a follower on Twitch. Every single red candle over here is a subscriber on YouTube. And then we come in here and celebrate the different things that happen. Whether they be video related or stream related on YouTube on this side, and on this side anything that's kind of like Twitch related. So let's grab some materials and stuff and we can get started on our celebrations for today. And let me see, what might I need? I might need, I'm gonna need some of these. Definitely gonna need, actually I don't think I've got enough emeralds. I'm gonna need to go get some more emeralds. So let's pop over to our villagers and grab some more emeralds because yeah, I need emeralds for Ray, who single-handedly broke my hype train. Oh, there's more emeralds there. Single-handedly broke my hype train record today. Yeah. I was not expecting it, but I was really, really appreciated. And he's a wonderful person. Okay, so, first of all, who got first today on stream? I believe it was Luther's. Let me just scroll down. Yes, Luther's is first today. So, Luther's does already have a box, I believe. Here we go. Luther's is now on 7. I think someone got a stream streak. as well today. And let me see. Cyberbees is at a 10 stream streak. Okay. And let me see. Is Cyberbees already on the wall? Nope. They are not, which means I need... Oh, no. Unless they already had it already at that level. No, I forgot to log it in the previous one. That's fine. Okay, let's grab a gold ingot. So we need gold. And an item frame. And a name. So Cyberbees. Cyberbees. 10. Woo! Dude. Moxie Junk Streak is 155. Yes. I'm kind of waiting to see if there's ever a point where Moxie fails on their streak, but they haven't so far. Like, love them for it. They're an incredible person. Okay, let's see. Ray is getting some stuff and things. So, Ray did a big gifting earlier of, I think, 26 gifts. Which brings them up to 50. They're now at 50 gift subs on the channel, which I am so grateful for. So thank you so much, Ray. Ray, I think, came in and had a look at things today and was like, how did... He was like, why am I no longer on top of the leaderboard for gifted subs? And then I said, well, they asked, did I have a birthday party? Was there a subathon or something? I said, no, just Akai was very, very generous on my birthday. So Ray felt like, oh, yeah. he wanted to gift, so it's very, very appreciated. And then, of course, he decided to cheer one single bitty. As well. Which still keeps it on top of that leaderboard, I believe. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Ray is the only person with the diamond in the biddies, which means he's now at 14,001 biddies. Dude, you are incredible. We love Ray. I am beautiful. That's what Ray likes to say. And then David also raided us on Twitch. So let's add that detail to the thing. I think I mentioned earlier, David is the person who has raided me the most on Twitch. Yep, they're in the lead with 14. Okay, who is our top fan today on YouTube? I think our top fan today is Miss Maury. Yay! Congrats, Miss Maury, on being top number 1 on YouTube again. YouTube is a fickle thing. We're still not quite sure how that works. Bastantian? I'm not quite sure I said that correctly. Bastantian? Bast, how are you doing? Welcome in. If you want to let us know how your day is going, please do. If you want to just sit back and relax, that's okay too. Even though we are finishing up very soon. One little bitty. Are you really surprised, lol? No. But also, like, I'm still not quite sure how YouTube... I think it's probably like chat mainly. Like sometimes there's other factors possibly. But yeah, that is the... That is you've now got number 1 10 times. Akai wasn't there to compete. Yeah, I think Akai was possibly lurking today. I do have a few things I need to do here at some point. I do need to fill out more candles because I'm pretty sure the numbers have gone up a little bit more. Definitely more on this side. And definitely behind on the purple side. Those have been going up a lot. But yeah, you just don't have to shut up. I appreciate it, honestly. It keeps the YouTube chat a lot engaged. Okay. The thing, like, yes, we do not mind. I will keep talking, like, if it's a quiet chat on stream. But like, it is always appreciated if there's someone there to be friendly and chatty as well, Miss Murray as well. So it's all appreciated. You got the name good. Basti was taken on here. Oh, so you're a Basti on YouTube. You're Basti on YouTube. I had a look there and I was thinking, oh, is that the same person possibly? Well, now that we have gotten to the end of the streams, let's have a look-see. Please do stick around because we do like to go share the lurv and see if we can pass on our streams to someone else. Pass on the community as well. It's just the one and the same. Awesome. So, let's see. YouTube. Can I pass you guys, redirect you guys to somewhere else today? Okay, YouTube, I am going to send you guys over to Viking Pilot. Just make sure that when you do get over to Viking that you give him a big hello from me. Because, yeah, YouTube doesn't send any notifications to streamers if they get a redirect. So just be aware, just say hi from Anathra. When we do get over to Viking. Let me see who is live on the Twitch side. Because we may go somewhere else on Twitch. If there's options. Oh, Meg is playing Breath of the Wild. Obviously Viking is streaming. Oh, I don't know what the Dead World project. The World is Dead Project Dead World. Okay, so that's a data pack thing that he's playing, I think. Honestly, there's not really a huge amount of people that I follow on YouTube, on Twitch either tonight. Okay, we're doing a proper Viking raid then today, guys. So we are going to raid Viking on both Twitch and YouTube. Raid all. If you are not subscribed on Twitch, grab that little raid message. If you are subscribed on Twitch, you can use this little raid message instead, and go say hi to Viking. So please do grab that, and we will be raiding and in there shortly. On YouTube, please do go say let's do a raid message. Chill raid raid Emanatra. Hi. So we can do that on YouTube. Feel free to copy and paste that message, or just send your own message as well if you want. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the stream, and after lots of fun as well. Thank you for popping by. We'll probably do some more mapping maybe on Friday. We'll do some cartography. Yes, some cartography. Would that be fun? Yes, some cartography. That should be a nice time. Yes. Okay, let's go see what's happening with your Viking stream. Now, where did that silly accent come from? A cartography. It's giving me absolutely fabulous vibes. Or Cruella. It's like Cruella or the Baroness. Wonderful. Good night, everybody. Speaking of people doing accents, this could be one. The thing is, I know that that's a fake accent from that movie anyway. So it was such a good movie. Oh, I'm going to get distracted. The thing is, like a posh English lord is not actually that. It's just a little bit more like this. Like they don't actually speak very loudly. It's very, very gentle and soft. It's like not very in the front of the mouth. It's back here. I'm trying to do a stupid King Charles accent, but it's not coming across very well. Okay, let's stop getting distracted. I'm gonna hit the end button. I will see you guys. Let's hit the. I haven't hit the start raid button on Twitch, so let's get that going. We can maybe play around with some accents later, and I can show you how bad I am at some of them. And then maybe I can send them to Ren, and I can't send anything to Ren. I don't know Ren, but maybe I can send them to Avid, and he can send it to Ren. Okay, enough on that. Good night, everyone, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for some Among Us, if you happen to be around. Good night, bonsoir, adios. See you soon. Bye.